Okay, guys, there comes a time in every relationship where you got to talk about that one difficult topic: money. Yes, I said relationship. You and I, me and you, we are in this together, okay? The Built Nation. And just like every relationship, it's important to be honest, transparent, 100%, 100. And the way our relationship normally is a good relationship. I mean, I create videos that's either entertaining and informative. You guys consume it, leave me feedback. It helps me to create better videos for you guys. It's a win-win. And don't get me wrong, I love that. It drives me, believe me. But there's more to it than that. And so, just like every relationship, there comes a time where you gotta have that conversation, and that's what we're about to do. So let's talk about it. One of my favorite Batman movies of all time is The Dark Knight. Not because Christian Bale is one of the better Batmans. No, not saying that, even though he did a good job. But we all know Heath Ledger stole the show. He stole the show as the Joker. Matter of fact, if you look over my shoulder, right over there, I got a painting of him right there on the wall. Now, why do I bring this up? Well, there's a scene in the movie, right, that kind of sticks in my mind. You remember this scene?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Okay, so here it is, guys. I've set up a Patreon page, and I know what you're thinking. First of all, what's a Patreon? Second, why the hell would I join? Real quickly, Patreon is just a way for artists, creators, content creators to connect directly with their audience, all right? And get funding directly from their supporters. So I thought long and hard about whether I should really have a Patreon page or not, because I don't want to come off as that type that's just simply looking for a handout, right? I'm a very prideful person. I've worked hard for every single thing that I have. I believe in hard work, dedication, and also the man above. And so for me to come on here and ask for anything, makes me feel a kind of way. But then I sat down and I thought to myself that, well, what if you have something valuable to give? Is your time not valuable? What can you offer that could warrant anybody to share their resources with you? And so it had me thinking. And in creating this Patreon page, there's going to be some benefits and some perks directly for my core audience, the people who want to support me or can support me. Now, here's the deal. In Patreon, you're going to find different things. That there's going to be different tiers. Now, each tier is going to have different benefits depending on what you feel comfortable contributing. Now, what some of those benefits are is that you're going to have AMAs, which is basically Ask Me Anything type of videos that I'll be putting directly on Patreon. I'm going to have a vlog that I'm going to be setting up strictly for Patreon that's not going to be on YouTube. So it's going to be content, just really some intimate content, subjects that I really don't want to put on YouTube. And so you're going to find it on Patreon. Also, our live streams. So when I start live streams on YouTube, it's going to go directly right after on Patreon. So I'm not going to leave the replays on my YouTube channel, okay? Also, the podcasts, the videos, I'm going to have the videos on Patreon before, and sometimes there are going to be some podcasts that's not going to make it on YouTube, and just be strictly on Patreon. So there's a benefit there. You can watch it early before it drops on YouTube. And you're going to have some podcasts that's not going to make it on YouTube. So there's definitely going to be some perks there, but also it's going to allow me to be able to continue to create podcasts for this channel that's not going to have ads on it, okay? I don't want you guys to have ads on the podcast. However, the podcasts do take a lot of time to produce. And so although they are long form, right, I have had to put podcast ads on the podcast in the past. But in setting up this Patreon, it's going to allow me to be able to continually make sure that that's ad-free as well as other content. Also, guys, it's going to go towards some other ambitious goals that I have for this channel and myself. For example, some of the other things that I do, filmmaking, documentary work. I want to be able to continue to offer quality content like that on this page, short films, but also hopefully these films and documentaries that I produce in the future can go to film festivals and hopefully become a full feature one day. And so these resources are going to help make sure that I can be able to continually work towards those goals. There's going to be, again, other benefits that I'm going to be adding on in the future as we go along. For example, there will be discounts towards merchandise that I'll be doing, as well as giveaways that I'll be doing to Patreons, as well as Discord. Definitely, that's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that, really getting to know you guys, as well as you guys be able to, communicate with each other on some maybe common things that you guys have going on. So those are just some of the reasons to join the Patreon. The link will be in the description below. If you can, I greatly appreciate it. If you can't, it's all good. I'm not trying to force anybody. If you have it, you don't have it, that's okay, guys. I'm still going to be banging out some content for you guys. This is just a way to help take my channel to the next level and connect directly with you guys on a more personal level. All right? Thank you guys for watching this video. Peace and love. Thank you.